All right. Happy holidays. We're working. The Tome Shapeshifter Cube is a high-power cube that includes the most powerful and popular cards in Flesh and Blood's history. And today, we're going to be fixing it. And by fixing it, I mean updating it. I have gotten to play it several times. I have gotten a lot of suggestions from other people, and there's a lot of new cards that have come out. So we're going to be working on updating the cube with all that stuff. Alright, let's start with product releases. When we last looked at the cube, we had Super Slam just come out. That's the last thing added to the cube. Since then, this has all come out. Since then, we haven't had another set. We're getting another set next year. This had all already come out. We got the Rhinar and Arachne Armory decks. So we'll look at those. And is that it? Is that all that came out? I guess it is. Rhinar and Arachne Armory decks. So we're gonna go to February and just look for those real quick. And double check other sets that I haven't added. Yeah, that seems right. All right, in this, there is a couple of things that are kind of interesting. There's some equipment that is probably not going to see any play. All of them are way too niche. But there is some other new cards. Just Creep, which is very niche. And Meat Madness. Meat Madness actually probably sees the cube. Horrors of the Past, probably also too niche. Knight's Embrace, probably also too niche. But Meat Madness, this is probably playable. Yeah, this is probably in the cube. So I'm gonna write that down here. Maybe board? Maybe board, that's what I put. I'm gonna put in all caps. There we go. Meat Madness. He's in the maybe board. The other decks that came out was the Rhinar one. This seems good. I think this card should go in the cube. Oh, hey, Kevin.
Hello.
I'm working on the cube.
I can see that from the title of the video.
I got started a little bit. I got ahead of myself.
No, you're good.
The things that are looking to be, that I'm looking at very specifically, and we can look at more stuff, is some new cards have come out since the last time I looked at it. The last time I looked at it, Heavy Hitters had just came out.
High Seas?
Yeah, High Seas have been out. Oh, sorry. I said Heavy Hitters. Super Slam had just come
Super
out.
Slam. Okay.
Yes.
Heavy Hitters too.
Same thing. Rhinar decks come out. Slippy deck has come out.
Sure.
Equipment update. I want to go through all the equipment and double check it's what I want and how I want them to fit in the cube. Mm-hmm. You had been mentioning, and a couple other people, about Arcane Barrier's place in the cube. And
yeah,
an idea I had was having stock equipment. Like, everyone gets, like, I don't know exactly how it would be implemented yet, but the concept was maybe something like everyone gets 2 Blade Break 1 and 2 AB 1. Maybe. Something like that. And then they can just kind of pick the slots that they wanted in. Maybe. Or maybe it's you get 4 of each. You get all the null runes and you get all the iron rots, and you can mix and match those with the legendaries you pick up. Something like that. I'll get to that. We'll get to that later. The other thing is updating the items sub-theme, which should probably be more of a gold sub-theme. There are some cards. Yeah, there are some cards that work with items that are interesting, but just making it like more of a gold sub-theme makes it more universal. And still works with some of those item cards. And then I'm going to go over the entire cube, just double check all the cards. Plus anything else that comes up. I looked at the Slippy deck, and all of the new cards that came out in the Armory deck Arachne are mostly very like specific. Like they're too niche. Except for Meat Madness, which has been put into the maybe board for right now. Which the maybe board I'm going to probably clean up. Like, I'm probably just going to not actually have an actual maybe board. The maybe board is probably just going to be for the duration of the stream, and then I just get rid of the maybe board. But I'm looking at the Reinhardt deck right now. And these beat chest cards are also very specific, like the stealth cards.
Yeah.
Whenever you beat chest, your next attack. Oh, that's just Goliath Gauntlet. Whenever you beat chest, whenever you beat chest, whenever you beat chest. Beat chest, beat chest, beat chest. What are the new? Bear Swing is new.
Bear Destruction. Bear
Destruction.
Something like that.
If you've beaten chest this turn and you don't control chest equipment, this gets go again, and the next brute attack action card you gave this. Bear Destruction's probably playable. If you don't have a chest piece, it's a 3-card 8 with go again. 8, but you give the next thing 2.
So it's a 3-card 8.
It's like a 3-card 8, but it gives itself go again.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be good enough.
Is it interesting if the next brute attack action card is like
so I would only want
Death
that if I also had the chess piece.
When you beat chess, you may destroy this. Your next brute attack action card costs 2 less. So then it's a 3-card. It's a 4-card. It's a 4-card something, but you're.
It's closer to a 4-card 14 or 16.
Yeah.
But you're just 3-card 8 by itself is not enough, even if it's you have a Death Touch set up in Arsenal, or you have a Codex. That's a lot of pieces.
There's a lot of pieces.
And you're still only at like 4-card 14.
It's definitely the closest to being in it than anything else on this deck.
It has the most identity of anything.
Yeah. I'm gonna write it down, but I'm not loving it. Maybe there's just a card where like I don't even want this in the cube to begin with.
Yeah.
A Bear Destruction fits that slot, but everything else is mostly reprints. Alpha Instinct is probably not gonna see play in this cube.
If you don't have beat chest stuff, you don't care about Alpha Instinct.
Yeah, most of this stuff. I think those are the only 2 products that have come out since
Super Slam. Yeah.
Since Super Slam. So I'll probably do the next stream after Compendium of Wraith comes out, but I don't know how much in that is actually gonna show up.
There could be there could be nothing, or there could be a lot.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm interested what the Majestics in that set is going to look like, because they're hyping up the commons of rares, and whatever the Majestics and Legendaries are, I'm interested in what direction they go with those. It's mostly
it seems like all the Legendaries are reprints, so...
That is mostly it for the new cards. Equipment. So the equipment we have right now, plus if there's anything else you want to look at or have been thinking about, we can do that at any time. I'm just going down the list. The equipment. The way I had the equipment set up was there was going to be one for each class and talent, and then generics to fill it out. Where it's 36 pieces of equipment, there's going to be an mostly even number of head, shoulders, knees, and toes, and then a few offhands. 1, 2, 3, 4 offhands, which is 32 cards left over, and 32 does divide into 4. 8 of each and 4 offhands. Is that math? Yes.
One more time.
8 heads, shoulders, knees, and toes, and 4 offhands is 36.
Yes.
8 times 4 plus 4.
Yeah.
So if I wanted to change out some of the equipment, I would need to double check the quantities of the number of like head pieces and leg pieces and stuff. I think it'll probably make less chances of you getting 2 head pieces if there's a roughly even number of head pieces, as there is like legs and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also try to go for maybe more iconic cards. I'm going to write down stuff I'm less sold on. Old Knocker is funny that it is in the list, and maybe there's something better than Old Knocker in generic chess piece. Hope Merchant's Hood is probably fine. I don't know if there's a better ice card than Heart of Ice.
Not really, I think.
Because I have Stalagmite as the Guardian equipment and also one of the offhand equipments. Because I think I was trying to find good offhand equipment, and I was like, unless there's a better, maybe that's it. Maybe I'm gonna have to look back at offhand equipment. Maybe light equipment is currently Halo.
Yeah.
I don't hate everything else yet. I think I also tried to go for a certain amount of Arcane Barrier, which is why we have Calming Gesture and why we have Halo. I'm gonna look at the offhands. Actually, this is kind of funny. Victor's Shield. If the gold sub-theme is fine enough that it wants that.
Yeah.
That could replace the offhand and the guardian, and then Stalagmite could be the ice guard, but then we have 5 offhands. None of these proclamations are good, are they? Not really. So it could go... Stalagmite is the ice offhand. Victor's Shield as the guardian offhand. And then to replace Heart of Ice, you'd need a... replace one of the other offhands, which is Magrar, Arcane Lantern. It could be get rid of Arcane Lantern, and then it just needs another generic chess piece. Stalagmite replace Heart. Victor's Shield replaces Stalag. Something replaces Arcane Lantern. You already have Old Knocker, Hardened Crossstrap, Fiddle Spring Tunic, Arcane Neck Fortress. It might be a different chess piece. Was there a different chess piece on this list I was looking at changing? Trench. What are the Ranger equipment? Is there anything more interesting than Trench for Ranger equipment?
I don't think so, because it all cares about arrows.
Yeah. New Horizon? Whenever you have a face-up card in your arsenal, you have an additional arsenal zone. Is that interesting outside of arrows?
I mean, Lexi can do funky stuff with it because of that, but you need the arrows to like get stuff.
Heave cards? I'm trying to think of ways to put face-up cards in your arsenal.
Yeah.
Skullbone Crossstrap?
Stop it.
Turn a face-down card in your arsenal, face-up, opt one. Is that even good? Trench is just interesting because it can get around arsenal disruption with a minor amount of upside. It's not something weird like toxic tips. Man, that card costs 1 to activate. It's probably just Drench. Man, they always make a lot of bad equipment in this game. Maybe it's hypothetically for right now. Let's turn Lantern into Vest of the First Fist, and then you have it's right the other way. So replace Heart, chest slot with Vest. Stalagmite is still an offhand. Victor's Shield is an offhand instead of Lantern. You still have an Ice card in Stalagmite. You still have a Guardian card in Victor's Shield. You still have a generic card in Vest. Are any of the other chess pieces worth changing or adding? Like, change out a generic chess piece for a different class's chess piece, and then give a generic a different arm card or whatever card. I don't know if I'm explaining that right.
I don't know.
Like, to keep all the math for the equipment even, so there's not too many of any class, too many of any slot. Is there a chess piece that's better suited for a class that we could slot in place of the current class card? Then
I don't know.
yeah. Well, I guess that's what I'm looking for right
Yeah.
now.
What do you... Dude, I don't know what you want. Just heckin' yelling at me, man.
I realize now that I have Metacarpus Nude as the wizard equipment. I assume I don't want Striders. It's off topic from what I'm looking for, but man, it's a little sad that all this ward equipment never really got their time in the competitive scene in CC. It would be wildly overbearing if it was good, but still.
It would be insanely nuts if it did.
Yeah, it would be.
Buddy, I don't understand.
Gordon, speak English. What is the brute equipment? It's scab skins. I don't really want something other than scab skins. Savage Sash is funny. Alright, what if Savage Sash over scab skins?
I don't think so.
Get a different generic equipment legs. There is a fairly...
I think Sash is just like...
There is a fairly consistent...
narrow.
Like 6 power kind of theme in the deck. Like there's multiple classes that
like kinda
can have 6 powers. What's the mechanic? Oh, just one. Tinkerings. All right, we'll come back to this. Let's look at Halo of Illumination. Is there a better light card in the equipment slot than Halo of Illumination?
probably not.
Card's pretty good, turns out.
It is.
Raptured specifically cares about heralds, charging. You may put a yellow aura from your banished zone into the arena. Is that interesting? We have earth cards and shadow cards that are banishing things. Assassins banish things. Kind
It's
of.
only auras, right?
It's only auras.
So I don't know how many auras are.
I don't think there's a lot.
Yeah.
Truce.
Generic won't count.
You may put a yellow aura. Oh, it has to specifically be a yellow aura.
Yeah. Never mind. Blue won't count.
Blue won't count. Yeah. Parched Rain, nope. Even in light, I don't have any auras. Channel Lightning Valley. Well, that is funny. Lone Shark. This is already looking like not a lot. Oh no, they're all under Illusionist. So Arclight Sentinel, Genesis, Merciful, Ode, Parable. I mean, you really only kind of need Sigil of Brilliance. That's funny. You only kind of need one to make it feel good. If you can block with it and get a Sigil of Brilliance, you feel really good. But the main thing is Halo just filters a card, basically. Let's see. Pay 1, destroy this, put a card from your hand into your soul. If it's a light card, draw a card. You filter a card, you put a card in soul if that matters for your hero. It has Spell Void 2. Spell Void 2 probably the big thing. But also the filter might matter. Really, that's the only thing I see that's maybe close is Halo of Luminolight. There's only like 7 targets for it in the cube. Okay, so they both have Spell Void too. So you're getting whatever that value is the same. They're both light headpieces, so they in theory could just be swapped around.
The issue is you have to get that value though as well.
Oh, you have to. It has to get destroyed.
It has to break.
It has to break, and you have to have something in the mana stone when it breaks. Okay, yeah, Halo is just better. I'm excited for Monarch 3 in 2030. Alright. Yep. Turns out it just passes. And if I have to ask that question to myself later, that's fine. Now for Illusionist cards. Is there something better than Calming Gesture? The instant speed Spectral Shield is pretty good. It also has Arcane Barrier.
Calming Gesture is a good card. That should
Yeah.
stay in cube. Because it does like more than just be AB1.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see anything else I'd rather have.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Gordon, buddy.
I guess Vesta the First Fist. That's just fine. That's playable, right? You could just would you rather a Blade Break 1 or Vesta the First Fist?
Depends on my deck.
Is the option interesting at least?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it is. Especially for like an aggro. If you have an aggro deck, I'd probably rather have Vest.
Yeah.
Like it's been banned in a bunch of formats for a reason.
Yes. Yeah. What the frick is Victor's Shield called?
Aurum Aegis. This poor Valda.
Are you beating up on a Valda?
I'm at 1. I dirty loop them for like 4 turns. They ask me if this is an infinite combo.
And you have to say
4
no.
turns later, they Midas touch my Avalon. I'm like, hello? You have the card. You have another Midas touch. Okay.
I think that's funny. Is this an infinite? I mean, I have a way around it, but is this an infinite?
Yeah, I have the out, but...
I have the out, but is this infinite? Telstar's great. I think that's all the updates I want to do equipment, because the more I just look at everything, I'm like, yeah, if I have Compass of Sunken Depths, I know it's just a token, and there's some decks that really just want it. I don't want to trade Crown of Seats for anything. That card's funny. So the next thing was going to be stock equipment. Based on the way the rules are currently, the way the cube plays out already, is it too much to just give everyone block 4? Or
I think
AB
the place
4.
where you start is you say you will get your pick of either 2 Blade Break or 2 Arcane Barrier, 2 Null Rune, 2 Iron Rots. You can mix and match 2 Iron Rots and 2 Null Rune.
okay, but
And
they
that
get
way you can
4
put
pieces
them-
of equipment.
No.
No,
You get
just 2
total. You get 2 Iron Rot, 1 of each, or 2 Null Rune.
or 1 of each. Yeah, 1 of each or 2 Null Rune. Yeah. Okay.
And that way, if
in
you
each
pick up
slot.
AB3 in other equipment in the draft, you get Heart of Ice, Calming Gesture, and Crown of Dichotomy or whatever. You can just get 2 Blade Rig pieces, which I guess could include Rotten Old Buckler if you wanted. Or let's say you got Lantern.
Or if you're terrified.
Lantern Calming.
It's funny because you brought up...
You could also get AB5.
You brought up Lantern, but a part of this change I'm making is taking Lantern out. And also taking out Heart of Ice. But... and
taking out Heart of Ice. Interesting.
Yeah. Swapping out Heart of Ice for Stalagmite. Swapping out Stalagmite for Aegis. Swapping out Lantern for Vest of the First Fist. Lantern... It just doesn't... I don't think Lantern feels good enough. And then also you don't know when you need Arcane Barrier, right? An opponent could just completely not draft Arcane Barrier. You don't know that till the game's over.
It being best of 1 does make that slightly harder because anyone can run full Arcane, basically.
So handing out Arcane Barrier is interesting. And then also, let's say you do draft 3 Arcane Barrier, you could be like, okay, I'll just use my last one on Iron Rot.
The turn that Valda scooped, they gave me a Quicken, and I proceeded to... I went Herald, they pop it, Shariah draw 2, they give me a Quicken on the Shariah, I Dreamweaver's an Erudition. With Go Again, because of their Quicken. That also dealt them 1 damage because of Mercy.
It's not the last thing on your turn. Like, if you're blocking with equipment...
Yeah.
You don't block the Angel, unless you have to.
Yeah. Well, I think they know that I have an ALS in hand, because I just put it back. I think. Yeah. But still, it was funny.
Oh, poor them. The next thing is the item/gold theme review. I'm just going to look at all the items. Write them all down. See which ones feel like what. All right. And then just go through Talishar and just look at all the... Or Fabric and just look at all the cards that say gold. And see if any of them are worth shoving in.
I mean...
Over other things.
You just put in a cash out Arc Lightning combo, right?
That's good.
Cash out Arc Lightning... And
I know Arc Lightning's in it, but... I don't think cash out is.
You just put in the whatever combo.
Yeah.
What's her face?
No,
Shiana.
That's Shiana's combo.
Yeah.
And you have Victor's Shield now.
That's and you do have Victor's Shield. More. Although, actually, I don't know that it matters that any of that stuff is gold for that combo.
I guess that's true. Items. Here's the Mechanologist items. We got Boom Grenade, Cerebellum, Convection Amplifier. That could probably be literally anything else.
Wait, was there a KO in top 8 today?
Yes.
There was one?
Yes.
Oh, and it was a... Oh, there was one of each.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine, I guess. Beat Brody Spurlock's Gravy. And Jacob Clements made top 8 on Gravy. Okay. Okay. Beats RKO, not surprise. Gets exploded, I guess, by Marionette. But we're going to see Verdant's KO.
Yes. I watched it this morning.
Shoma took his first loss of the tournament in top 8. Unlucky,
yeah,
bro.
Unlucky. That was on
That's
stream.
the wrong time to do that.
That was on stream.
That's
too.
like not when you want to be doing that. Gonna be real, dude.
Gonna be real. Not when I would have done it.
Yeah. Can't recommend it.
There's just less items in this game. The problem is items suck.
Yeah, items are so wildly below rate.
Items suck so much. I remember telling that to people when Ridge and I first started. He was putting 3, and when I mean like first started, he was putting 3 potion of strength in his Bravo deck. Original Bravo deck.
Yeah.
And I was like, this does not block, and it needs your whole turn. And he's like, yeah. But 2 damage. It's like, that can't be good.
Yep.
And I've had the mindset of items suck pretty much since then. Diamond Amulet, Imperial Seal of Command, Ruby Amulet, Sapphire Amulet. I think the amulets are fine. Destroy this. Defense reaction cards can't be played this turn. If you are talented, the next time you hit a hero this turn, destroy all cards in their arsenal. Is that oppressive?
I mean, that would be good
if
it didn't. No.
No?
I think that would be... Well, I think that would actually be, like, bad.
It costs your action point to play it.
Yeah.
It could be a funny turn ender, and then on a different turn.
It'd be a sick turn 0, and then you have a go wide turn and stick them with 2D reacts or some shit. Like,
yeah. Card's playable.
Gordon, buddy, I don't... Do you just want attention? Do you just want to hop up?
Yeah, he does.
Events, deck lists.
I think Strike Gold is in the queue. Is Wage Gold in the queue? Yes.
Okay, so they don't have deck lists up yet. Do I have...
I also checked it this morning. Okay, so the Marionette had both Red Infect and Red Art of Desire... Well, Art of Desire Body. And I was like, that cannot be what you want in your Marionette deck. Like, if you needed to replace 6 Orb Weaver Spinnerets... And
those are just like trying to be above rate cards, right?
Yeah, but the main thing is, I think what I eventually got to was the cards you're losing are like glue pieces with Go Again. And if you replace it with cards without Go Again, you're going to find hands that are... Because the deck can already be kind of clunky where you have multiple things that don't have Go Again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you just got to bank on being able to block with them. But sometimes you're taking all the cards out of your opponent's hand.
Yeah, you're going to be spending your mark on...
Yeah, that's also true.
That instead of Dagger.
Yeah, so I did not like that decision.
Buddy, come here.
He also ran AB1
into relax.
Verdant, and I think I ultimately decided that that's probably fine.
Were they the new snaps, though?
He did, yeah, they were running new snaps. That was your AB1.
Oh, that's fine.
I was thinking about it, and it's like, Verdance is probably just not your best matchup anyways. And you probably just want to kill him. Maybe AB1 is fine. And so I did begrudgingly take out AB2 and 3, the second and third, from the deck this morning. Which I think I don't know if I told you this specifically, but I'm like, alright, maybe I'm just playing Marionette right now. Maybe he's completely fine. And then when I watched the top 8, I was like, oh yeah, he's completely fine.
He is a totally acceptable deck.
Yes. And he's probably still the best assassin. So
I don't know. RKO might be better, but
I think I also decided I'm not going to play RKO. I think I'm not going to pivot to that. I'm going to stay on actual assassins. And I don't know if RKO is better. They're probably both in a very similar boat. Neither of them are like tier 1. I think if RKO was like everyone's teching for it, it's the most difficult matchup for every single deck, then maybe RKO makes sense. But I think until
Gordon, stop it.
Until something stupid like we see 4 in the top 8, I don't care. And I don't think that's gonna happen. We already have Test of Strength.
Gordon, stop it. God. Move.
Gordon moment. I'm not seeing anything I want to change anything with. We already have Bet Big. We already have performance bonus. Yeah, we do. I think we already have Charter Course. Create a golden cog token. Put a steam counter on 2 cogs. That is not playable.
No.
Spirit of Christmas. I think we already have that. Yes.
That's funny.
Spirit of Christmas. It was funny.
Yeah.
Since you may destroy an item you control if you do create a golden cog. Maybe I'd already kind of looked at this because I'm looking at everything and I'm like, no, I already put this in. I like these thief cards that are basically like, when this attacks, you may remove a gold counter from Treasure Island. And then if you're a thief, create a gold token. Well, you are a thief, so create a gold token.
The thief stuff is good.
Thief stuff is funny, and I like it.
Yeah.
Is Tip the Barkeep in the cube? I'm basically just looking at the pirate stuff again, but I think it's already in the cube. Yeah. Money or Life is... it's just also good.
Yeah.
Ranger's upset about something. Check out silver. There's not any silver cards that are super interesting, are there?
Probably not. It feels like some of these like classes are so like tied to themselves.
Yeah.
Where it's like, well, I could play all the Cog Matters cards, but then I need 15 Cogs Matters cards, which means we need to have a Cogs Matters card in every pack.
Yeah.
And then if 2 people draft it, they both fucking cry.
Yeah. It's almost like a sub theme or whatever. Yeah, so...
Yeah, it's just...
Cog's not
Mechanologist
super...
is going to be weird like that, though.
Yeah. I think I like where we got Mechanologist to be, because right now it's...
yeah.
There are some Cog Matter stuff, but it's like... The rest... Most of it is just boost. Or it's...
yeah.
Some of the bigger Cog Matters cards, which are like probably fine if you decide to be Puffin, and on rate if you don't decide to be Puffin.
Mm-hmm.
playing it here is probably just not worth it. Palin.
No. Yeah.
Tier. This
That
is
one.
not. That one's just not happening. Like Sky Skimmer, Zeppelin, Dovetail, Backspin. I don't hate them.
Backspin's not great.
Untap.
'Cause you
a cog
need-
control?
Yeah, because you need something that taps a cog as well.
Yeah, actually, you're right. Wait a second. You're right.
Yeah, this is the problem that
You
I was
need a
running
cog,
into.
and then you also need to untap it. Yeah.
Yeah. I was telling Mara this, and she was like, nah, it's just like another cog payoff. And I'm like, no, it's a payoff to your cog payoff.
It's a payoff.
Like-
Now it's a great payoff,
It's sick.
but
It's excellent when it works, but like, it's also just a 0 for 4 when it works. And I think every card in this cube is basically a 0 for 4 or better.
it's weird because it's like, yes, I don't know. Everything at least has a value of 3. It feels like. I mean, like you never. The most cards low ends are still block 3, which is sick for a draft. TikTok clock works on gold counters, right?
On
Hits a
what?
hero, TikTok clock. When a
Works on what?
it blows up your opponent's gold, then deal X damage to them. With
Yes,
X.
it works on gold.
Yes.
Okay, you said gold counters, and I'm like,
I don't know why I said counter, but I said it.
Okay.
I think I like TikTok clock, Techno Core, Null Time Zone. Those are all probably fine.
Null Time Zone's gonna feel a little weird. That's another card that, like, if it was best of 3, would be great. But because anyone can draft anything,
Yeah. No, you're
it's
right.
hard to make Null Time Zone
That's a good point.
work.
Convection Amplifier, maybe, is
I
fine.
could see that. It's expensive because it's an action point.
Yeah.
But
But that's also, like, this one, this is one of the old ones. So it doesn't lose counters at the start of your turn.
yeah, you get it out whenever.
Yeah.
But I think I'd be curious to see. I'm not sure if it lands on the side of I never want to draft it, or there are places where I absolutely want to draft it.
All right.
I'm not sure where it lands.
Now I'm just going to look at mech cards, I think, because that is the only problem. Come on, Mechanologist. Mechanologist and Rangers, just the absolute problem
Yeah.
childs.
Yeah, they're just so tied to their
Mm-hmm.
mechanics.
And how many times you boosted this turn? That's not interesting.
Yeah, that's
There's also some, like, talk about bad items. Mechanologist also, like, how items are bad. Mechanologist just also has really bad items. Aether
Yeah,
Sync
they
gives
only-
you Arcane Barrier too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like all of the like good items came out of Bright Lights, and that's because they gave them Crank, which
Actually,
gives them Go Again.
all right, I'm actually gonna look up. I'm not gonna just look up Mechanologist cards. I'm gonna look up Crank, and then I'm just gonna look up Evos. Maybe there's like some Evos that are more interesting that I've been skipping on. Just reread all the Evos. Oh, I forgot about these scripts.
One. Oh, Megahertz, Pen Script, those?
Specifically, I'm looking at overload, and penetration. Pen cost.
I think honestly, it would be megahertz is the one that would be the most interesting to me.
Your mega knowledge is attack action cards get go again.
All of your class attacks get go again. That sounds like a payoff I want, as well as it has go again.
What, megahertz?
Yeah, because it has crank, so it effectively has go again. That's like big for me, I think.
They might be more interesting than like pin script and maybe even polarity reversal script.
Pen script is possible, but I think it's maybe not enough. I don't know. Those all coming in with only one counter is actually like a big detriment to them. Because like you only get to go again on that turn if you crank it, and you only get it on the next turn if you don't.
But it also like you can almost view it as modal in that sense, like save it for next turn or use it right now.
Yeah, but then it's like how much payoff are you getting for it? Which another reason I like megahertz being a yellow at least is it'll pay for some stuff.
Overload script might be better than convection amplifier.
I think it would be. They're different.
They are different.
Because like Dio doesn't play overload script right now.
Okay.
But she will play convection amplifier into fatigue matchups.
Oh, that's funny. I didn't know that.
But that's just because like you have infinite time to set up.
Yeah.
And so you just want to dominate.
And then I want to read the Evos. And the Evo payoff cards. Defending hero must defend with X equipment they control, with -1 counters, if able, where X is the number of Evos you have. Wait, the defending hero can't defend this with attack action cards with cost less than X, where X is the number of Evos. If X is 0, they just can't block with their 0 cost cards?
Yes.
Huh.
That's not irrelevant. This is a pretty 0 cost heavy format, I would think.
Yeah. There's... I think the majority of things are 0 cost. And this whole class is
0 cost cards are powerful in
Assassin,
Flesh and Blood,
Ninja. Yeah. Yes. It's also just like it gets better if you have Evos, but you don't have to have Evos. I'm gonna write down heavy artillery. And then look at the Evo type. I don't know what any of these do. If you have a base chest equipped, transform it into this, destroy a card under this, put a steam counter. That's not interesting. When this is equipped, gain a resource. You're going to turn your... For one whole card, You transform your chess piece. Wait. Is this... This looks awful. Like, how... Wait. For a whole card, you remove the base at instant speed. You remove the base nature of your chess piece. Gain 1 resource. So it's either... You can pitch this for 2. Or at instant speed.
Yeah, but it also counts as having an Evo.
I guess?
So, again, this is for Evo Matters stuff.
Yeah. No, you're right. Once per turn instant, destroy a card under this, create a Quicken token. Alright. So I'm going to start like viewing these under the perspective of you are only going to ever have 1 card under them. And you are going to give up a whole equipment slot for this.
Yeah, so you're not...
Yeah.
This isn't Bright Lights draft where you're drafting Teklo and you have Evo upgrades cards where it's like all your mechanical strengths are +1 because you have this, of your things. Like, if it is just 1 resource and you're paying a card for it, yeah.
If you have a base chest equipped, transform it into this, then equip this. When this is equipped, the next attack action card you play this turn costs 1 less, Arcane Barrier 1 at instant speed. And it's a blue. On top of your deck. Are these short? Are these Evo Arcane cards good?
They're AB that they didn't get to play before because they had to play Evos. You've never looked at Teklo cards, have you?
I've literally... I know more about the Professor Teklo Vossen than the proper Teklo Vossen.
Oh, I'm sure.
Like, never. Transform it and equip this. When this is equipped, your next attack action card you play this turn gets boost. That's funny. That's really funny, actually.
Yeah.
I love that. All right, so...
That's an instant one, right?
Yeah, these are instant blues. All of them are instant blues that give you Arcane Barrier.
So you can play that from your Banish Zone.
Yeah.
So that you can boost
and they cost
the
0.
next tank.
Or CNC.
Mechanologist attack action?
No. Your next attack action card you play this turn gets
that's
boost.
funny.
Yeah, that's freaking hilarious, actually. Evo Thruster? Blade Break 3. Destroy a card under this. You may attack an additional time with a weapon this turn. I'm wondering if the Arcane Evos are good enough for this queue. Because all their abilities are pretty cool. They give you Arcane Barrier. They are a blue.
I think it's... you made the Proto spaces available, right?
Yes.
Okay, so anyone can play the Evos, and it isn't instant, right?
Yes.
Honestly, I don't hate
So this
that.
is like instant speed, deal 1 damage to any target. Is what the gloves are.
Huh.
Like, these are not bad. This one puts an A class card on top of your deck. No, that's not one. Where's the chess piece? There it is. When this is equipped, the next attack action card you play this turn costs 1 less. When this is equipped, put a card from your Banish zone on top of your deck. When this is equipped, put in an attack action card. Or an attack action card gets boost. How many cards am I replacing? I'm replacing Convection Amplifier, Microprocessor. I thought I liked Microprocessor. Yeah, Microprocessor is probably fine.
Maybe. It doesn't have go again when you play it, right?
It does not have go again when you play it. But I don't know, giving I don't know, maybe a Shadow Hero banish the top card of their deck, or an Earth Hero, or even an aggro deck of draw a card and then put a card from your hand on top of your deck. Like some kind of like better filtering maybe. Maybe it's not as great. I'm trying to think. Blaze, it just says opt one every turn.
That's pretty good, actually. It's neat for Kano.
Yeah, it's great for Kano, actually. It costs 2. You can play Dash, and it just starts on the field.
You could. That's probably actually one of the best uses for it.
I think it totally stays in. All right, so the cards.
Yeah.
I'm looking at replacing Convection Amplifier, Null Time Zone, Planeteer, Aeronaut, Backspin Thrust. There's the different pin scripts, Heavy Artillery, and the Evo Arcane Barrier.
Wait, did they put this guy on feature match and he wasn't live for top 8?
Oh, that sucks.
Or was he X whatever and didn't make it on Breakers?
That sucks. You win your last game and you don't quite make it, but they had you on stream anyways.
Yeah, just to
it's not
first loser.
It's not awful, but it feels bad.
Yeah.
Oh man, poor guy. All right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
So my thought process is that these arcane evos are interesting for a couple of reasons. They're blues, which add more blues to the pool.
They're instant.
They're instant speed. Some of them have neat effects. So the headpiece just puts a card from your Banish Zone on top of your deck, which the fact that it's on top of your deck is kind of cool, but that it's from your Banish Zone specifically is a little more clunky. And so at first I was like, well, if I add one, I should add them all. And now I'm thinking, what if I just add the arms and legs, the deal 1 damage and the give something boost, and then add 2 different script cards. And then heavy artillery is funny, but I think it's just not going to come up enough until they come out with more evos for Teklovasan. Probably not polarity reversal script.
Come here.
All right, what are you more interested in? Because I'm going to take out convection amplifier. Or, okay, so of these 4, which 2 would you have? Convection amplifier, overload script, megahertz script, pin script.
Probably.
You said megahertz earlier.
Is like more interesting to me.
Yeah.
Polarity. What's the blue security one that gives extra block value? Could be like kind of interesting because you do actually get 2 turns of it. But
security script. Let's see. Your mechanologist attack action cards. Your class card attack. Your class attack action cards get +1. Is Ender's Arena with Steam counter?
So you end your turn playing it.
We cost 1.
You get a full turn of blocking of extra value.
Yeah.
Then you go to your turn, you just pass, and you get an extra turn of full blocking because it's on 0 then, and then it breaks at the start of the next turn.
Yeah.
So you get 2 turns of it.
Is that better than pin script?
I mean, numerically it is. It's less fun.
It is less fun. It is blue too.
It is a blue.
Maybe that's it. Yeah, I like that.
Ooh, I could just order pizza today. That sounds good. Pizza sounds dope.
That does sound dope. What is stupid? Oh, there's so many. Evo Short Circuit. Evo Speed Slip? So that says Speed Slip. Alright. Scooted over a little bit because Pupcat sat down beside me in my chair. And then we got up because I called him out on it. Alright. Updated some of the mechanologist cards. I wanted to actually, was there any like mech pirate cards that were interesting? Wow, there's only 2 mech pirate cards.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I get
It's
it for
Jolly
draft
Bludger and
reasons, but...
Sky Warden.
Yep. They're both in the cube already. I was like wondering if there's like more ways that are like gold interesting.
I think they're both kind of mid.
Yeah.
Sky Warden is worse, but Bludger is like meh.
I'm just like, is there more mechanologist cards that care about gold? And most of them are already in the cube. Alright, and then I'm going to look at the maybe board card stuff next. Meat Madness, Bear Destruction, Cash Out. Bear Destruction. It's probably replacing an attack if it does. Yeah. Massacre is maybe too narrow. Whenever you attack with Massacre, if you have discarded a card with 6 or more this turn, this is +2 and Intimidate. If it's discarded to pay the cost of a Brute attack action card, Intimidate. That might be too narrow.
That is too narrow.
Massacre, replace that with Bear, whatever we called it. Bear Hug.
Bear Destruction.
Bear Destruction. Massacre. I think my dyslexia just revealed a future card name in Flesh and Blood. We're gonna have a cleric, and they're gonna have a card name called Massacre. Because
oh my god,
LSS can't help themselves.
100%.
Like All right, what was next? It was an assassin card and a generic card. Let's go down to assassin. Meat Madness. Probably replace an attack action card. So, this is unrelated. We have Undercover Acquisition. When the Sith heroes steal an item they control.
Yeah.
What's the odds we get the Assassin Stealth card that says when this hits a hero steal an aura they control?
Or
non-zero. An ally would be funny.
Yeah.
Alright, we figured out what the Assassin Majestic cards are in Compendium.
In Compendium.
Toxicity?
Oh, I don't hate that, actually.
In what context?
I don't hate that. Like, as a card that you're adding in?
No. I'm thinking of cards I'm taking out.
Oh.
Toxicity is very funny, and there's like a lot of interesting. Like you play that, and then you play a card that has, I don't know, has dominate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. I'm trying to find a way to put Meat Madness in. I feel like.
Sure.
Because 1, it's funny. 2, it's not bad, and it doesn't have a lot of like restriction on it. It just, unlike Mark of the Black Widow, or you have to have them marked in order to get the effect. This one's just on hit, so it's
just
actually
random.
not. It's not super narrow. Eradicate. I keep looking at Eradicate like
Yeah.
I don't really want to resolve this card. There's not a lot of contract in this if somebody desperately wanted to play Huntsman, but there is Leave No Witnesses, Surgical Extraction, Plunder the Poor, which are like your best contract cards.
Yeah.
I'll take out Eradicate, I think. Because everything else seems fine. I guess there is Hunter or Hunted. Cash out. Now, I didn't actually check. This might be in the cube right now, but I see cash in. I don't see cash out. It's just an action, right? Like,
yeah,
it would be right there. Let me read that stupid card. 0 blue, 2 cost, 2 block. As an additional cost to play this, you may destroy any number of weapons, equipment, and or non-token items you control. Create a silver token for each permanent destroyed this way. So we do have Final Act is in this cube.
Arc Lightning, Blazing Aether.
Arc Lightning, Blazing Aether. Isn't Final Act in this cube?
I'm not sure.
Should be if it's not. Yeah, it is. This gets plus X, where X is twice the number of all cards in all pitch zones.
Honestly, that's really funny with a cash out combo.
Yeah. Yeah. Cash out, Arc Lightning, or Arc Lightning, cash out, Final Act.
So you don't do it in that order. What you do is you go cash out, Arc Lightning, break everything, play Blazing Aether, and then play Final Act. Because Blazing Aether gets go again from Arc Lightning.
Let's go again.
Yeah.
I was trying to think if there's a way you could like double up on that. Actually, do we have a Bard equipment?
I don't know. I mean, you could like Memorial Ground. Honestly, like I'm a little surprised Memorial Ground's not in the queue.
Let me write that down.
How powerful some of the cards
Let me
are.
write that down.
Because if you can go Arc Lightning, break a bunch of stuff, Final Act, Memorial Ground it on top, break your last thing, redraw it, play it again.
Is there not more Bard cards that are good? Return a Bard attack action card from your graveyard to your hand. To your hand?
Oh, to your hand.
To your hand?
But that does that action have go again?
It has go again and it costs 1. It's called Encore.
Oh, so that's just exactly what I wanted to do with Memorial Ground.
Yes. It does cost 1.
That's
Memorial
fine.
Ground's
You had
free,
to...
but it goes straight to your hand.
Yeah. No, Memorial Ground goes to top of deck.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Encore. Crowd control. When this defense pay 3, if you do, it gets +1 for each opposing hero. What the frick? It's just other staunch response. Except maybe even better. The main thing I was looking at the Bard cards is Quick Step. I thought was broken when they came out with it. Do you know what Quick Step does?
No.
It's legs, 0 block, action, destroy this. Each hero creates a quicken token, go again.
Okay.
It is full stop, make a quicken token right now.
Yeah, so it's just your next attack gets go again.
Yes.
That's pretty good.
It's very universal. Like it's
Yeah.
probably it's situationally better than Snapdragon Scalers.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna put that in.
Like the only downside is it's not hidden like Snaps
Yes.
is.
And even then, a good player knows.
Yeah.
So I want to fit Cash Out and Encore in.
Do I get? Wait. I'm gonna be able to get like 3 pizzas for the price. Jesus Christ.
What are you doing?
I was gonna go to the coffee shop that's like a block over from me and get like a chai and a sandwich because they do like a pastrami with Russian dressing and something else, and it's really good. It was gonna be like $23 to do that though, and I bet I can get like 3 pizzas delivered for that price. I'm just gonna be efficient about this.
Okay. How good's this? Crowd control. It's a block card that blocks 4 and it's red. When it defends, you may pay up to you may pay 3. If you do, it gets +1 for each opposing hero. Oh, I thought it was 1 for each.
Each resource.
Yeah, never mind. All right. I want to fit in Encore and Cash Out. What doesn't feel like it's pulling its weight is probably an attack or a non-attack.
Mix and match, delivery, apartment. No. I need to log in so I can get. I haven't had ordered pizza in so long, actually.
Yeah.
It's been a long time. Are you not going to Armory today?
I am. It's at 3.
Okay. You're no longer on the get there early train?
I sent a message where I was like, in our local Discord, I was like, I want to bring the cube in case we have enough people to play cube.
Oh, yeah.
And then I was also like, I'm bringing a CC deck, I'm bringing my trade binder, I'm bringing a Sage deck, I'm bringing the cube, I'm bringing everything. Mara got back, said that they were on their way. Alex got back and said he was on his way. So
I mean, I guess you do live.
I live like
10
15
minutes away.
yeah, I live like 15 minutes away. So
Yeah.
I could wrap up these last few decisions, actually make the changes in the cube, and then head over by like 1 or 1:30. All right, here's what I'm thinking. For Encore and Cash Out, I take out Beat the Same Drum and Destructive Deliberation.
Okay.
Because both of those cards feel like they're very fine. They do take away from the like minor archetype of putting auras on the board for different reasons, but I really like Destructive Deliberation, but this is probably better. Plus, I think I just completely dismissed Cash Out at first. I was just like, that's a meme card. And then Actually, what other combos are in Shariah decks?
Yana?
Shiana, that's it. There we go.
Shariah is an
Shariah.
angel.
In
Prism.
Shariah decks.
Arclight Sentinel. Gordon, I don't know what you want. Oh my goodness, hello.
He wants it all.
Hello. Hi. Oh my goodness, buddy boy. You just want attention? Is that it? Are you just a little slut?
Ha!
Yeah. He's just a little slut.
Yeah, he is. Visit the Golden Anvil is not gonna be in the cube. I think Spring Tidings is. Yeah, it is. This is the list I was looking at, yeah. I think all these cards are in. Except Northern Winds, and that's fine. Alright. You can make a pretty funny Shiana deck if you just, if all the cards line up. But... Alright, I think that's it for the cube. I'm gonna...
No, Gordon. Oh my, okay. You want something over there.
You want something.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but... Show me. Show me. Come on. Where do we go? Where do we go?
When Kevin gets back, I'm gonna go over the list again.
What?
I think this feels good. Kevin, you back?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go over this change list. Give everyone 2 free equipment at the start of the game. Or after draft. And it can be any combination of Iron Rot or Arcane Barrier. Heart of Ice is traded out for Stalagmite. Stalagmite was in a different slot in all the equipment stuff, so the Stalagmite place is traded out for Aegis, Victor's Aegis. Arcane Lantern for Vest of the First Fist. It keeps a chess piece and 2 offhands. It keeps a generic Ice and Guardian equipment. Convection Amplifier traded out for Security Script, Null Time Zone, Megahertz Script, Planeteer for Evo Short Circuit, Backspin Thrust for Evo Speed Slip. And then Massacre for Bear Destruction, Eradicate for Beat Madness, Snapdragon Scalers for Quick Step, Destructive Deliberation for Encore, and Beat of the Same Drum for Cash Out. I like how with every time we update this, it feels almost more combo-y.
Yeah.
There might be a point many years from now where it's like, okay, we're actually going to dial back the combo-y nature of it for maybe more value or something like that, or more synergy. But funny or interesting, cool combo-y plays are less relevant than value plays and synergistic plays in the cube right now. And so I'm completely okay with adding as many of them as we can.
Upping the combo is...
It also gives, I think it gives skilled players more room to like show off, where they're just like, especially when it comes to draft,
they know what cards can combo together.
They know what cards combo together. They know they're thinking about that during draft, maybe like if they play this cube more than once, and they're thinking about it when they're playing the game, right? Because combo doesn't exactly work the way in Flesh of Blood as it does in Magic, so you have to like line it up which is also interesting. So, I like that. Plus, there are some like nasty value cards in this cube. Like,
yeah, there's
Guardian
already like
cards,
very
like-
good value in just like the
Oaken
heralds.
Old, Endless Winners, just the heralds. Yeah, like there's already some great value in this cube. So, all right, I like the direction we're in. I'm gonna make these changes to the cube. Take it to my LGS right now. Thank you all so much for watching. I've been William. That's Kevin. Bye.